I have decided to start a video blog to chart my progress on my weight loss journey. So a few things. Number one, the method of weight loss I am going to use is what I refer to as the weigh down method, but if you're not familiar with that, it's pretty simple. Basically, it is looking at how I use food as an addiction, how I use it inappropriately as opposed to just fuel for my body to keep me going, how it has become something that in my mind provides emotional stability and comfort and so on and so forth. And the idea behind this method is that, number one, you don't eat until you're hungry. And when I say hungry, I mean physically hungry, like stomach growling kind of hungry, which to a lot of people, Americans in particular, is kind of a foreign concept. You stop when you are politely, pleasantly full, not when you're stuffed, not when you think you're going to vomit, but typically with the portion sizes today, it's roughly going to be about half of what you would normally eat. But the idea behind this method is it's not a diet. It's not a strict, I've eaten half, I have to stop. It's you listen to your body. And so if you feel full, if you feel fine, if you feel like I can make it till the next meal, then you stop. So if that's only a third, that's fine. It's not, they're not rules like the rules that we're used to, we being those of us who have been on diets most of our lives. The third and really most important thing as far as this method is concerned is that any other time when I feel the need to eat, if I'm not physically hungry, then what I am to do instead is I am to try to get to the root of the issue. If I'm not physically hungry, then I'm wanting to eat because of something else, because I'm bored, because, I'm tired, I'm emotional, I'm happy, that's an emotion, and that's sometimes the reason I eat, because I'm being social, because everyone else is doing it, because it's 12 o'clock and it's time to eat lunch. If I'm not physically hungry, then I need to identify the issue and basically rely on the Lord's strength to stand up under that temptation, so to speak. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this method, okay, no big deal. For others, the first time you hear someone talk about this, it does seem a little strange. This is what I will tell you. I've seen it work. Two, it's actually worked in my life before. And so I just thought, I need to drop some weight. I have lots of options of how to do it. I mean, there's HCG, there's, of course, diet and exercise, and I'm not saying that anything's wrong with that. I mean, diet and exercise is good, but it's the rules and regulations that come along with dieting and how regimented some people feel you have to be. I think that's part of my problem. I think that's why I haven't done so well in the past. So I'm just going to do, again, weigh down is what I call it. I'm going to take this approach, and I'm going to be logging my successes and my failures and see what happens, and we'll get to see what happens together. I'm also hoping that by logging my successes and failures and keeping track of this over time, that as you watch these videos, you will slowly begin to see me slim down. And that I can do the same, like almost on Biggest Loser, how when you get to the end of a season, you look back at the beginning episodes and you can see such a huge difference. I'm hoping that when I go back and watch this video after several weeks or months, that I can see a difference in my face and so on and so forth.